Paul Scholes must have absolutely loved what he saw from Manchester United on Saturday, as he's sent a few messages. Saturday saw Manchester United close out the season in the best possible way, beating Manchester City at Wembley and lifting the FA Cup. It was an incredible day and will have sent the fanbase into the summer happy, making up in part for what was a pretty bad campaign. The celebrations on the pitch after the game were wonderful, and it's exactly what Erik ten Hag deserved after how much he's had to deal with this season. After the game, Paul Scholes took to his Instagram with a message on his story for Sofian Amrabat, and now he's sent someone else a message. Paul Scholes reacts to Kobbie Mainoo comparisons. If there's one former United player that Kobbie Mainoo is consistently compared with, it's the legendary midfielder Scholes. The pair have some similarities, both being excellent midfielders, ahead of the curve and originating from the United Academy. But Scholes has now sent a message to people making those comparisons. Here's what he had to say. "Read a few comparisons between me and this kid last week. Don't waste your time. He is 10 times the player I was at 19. Just love the way he receives the ball, the calmness, the awareness of what's around him, and of course big goals in big games. This boy is special, and he's a red laters." This is incredibly high praise from a club legend, potentially the highest praise Mainoo could get considering he idolizes the former United number 8. A first of many for Kobbie Mainoo at Manchester United. At 19, Mainoo has now won his first piece of silverware for Manchester United, and we hope he gets addicted to winning trophies, just like Scholes and his generation did. Despite a subpar season, there is something about United at the moment which feels like it's on the cusp of something special. With talented youngsters like Mainoo and his partner in crime Alejandro Garnacho at the club, things are destined to improve, with both being potentially world-class and also United through and through, it seems. While Mainoo may be better than a 19-year-old Scholes, he'll be desperate to not let this cup win be the peak and instead lead the charge of bringing United to the pinnacle of the sport once again. Bruno Fernandes singled out one player for praise after Manchester United's FA Cup final triumph. Manchester United have ended a terrible campaign on an incredible high by defeating neighbours Manchester City to win the FA Cup for the 13th time. The odds were stacked against United ahead of facing the Premier League champions, but Erik ten Hag, in the face of mounting speculations surrounding his future, outmaneuvered a bitter Pep Guardiola. United sat deep, flooded the midfield, and were clinical on the break as they knocked City off their game and were ruthless with their opportunities. United only had 26% possession but were deserving of their win. Alejandro Garnacho tapped in the opener after a mishap between Josko Vardiol and the goalkeeper gifted him an empty net. Fellow teenager Kobbie Mainoo scored the second by finishing off a lovely team move after a sublime Bruno Fernandes pass. The captain was excellent himself in the match but moved to shower Mainoo with praise in the aftermath. Bruno Fernandes praises FA Cup final winner Kobbie Mainoo. Speaking to the BBC, Fernandes said, "Kobbie Mainoo is really good. Such a quality player, and you can see the composure he had with the finish. He came through the academy and once more on the biggest stage in the world, he showed it again. Congratulations to everyone, the staff, the players and all the fans. They have given us a big push. Finally we have something to celebrate." Another sublime Kobbie Mainoo performance. Mainoo has been the breakout United star of the season and will rightly be heading to Germany this summer for Euro 2024. However, his form did dip after earning his first England caps in March, not helped by United's awful performances in the league. Yet, when the stage was biggest and his side needed him, the youngster stepped up to the plate and put in a sensational display. Though his finish was the picture of cool, it was not an eye-catching display on the ball but rather one of hard work and positional discipline to keep the best collection of forwards in football quiet. Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, Erling Haaland, Bernardo Silva. None of them had a sniff, and Mainoo played a big role in that. As Garnacho told the BBC after the game, "He is incredible. The best player in the squad and he's the youngest. We're also good friends. I'm so happy for him. Who knows the heights he could reach, hopefully starting this summer." Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for the latest Man United news updates.